All right. Hello. And hopefully in a moment here, maybe not. I don't know why that screen's not popping up. There we go. Gets me every time. All right. So we're going to continue the Evil Within 2 this evening as part of Horror Fest. We're going to go ahead and play some more. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming this tonight. We'll, just kind of jump in and see. We're going to kind of just jump in where I left off and move on with the game here. So give me a moment here to pull it up and we'll get started. Of course, it didn't minimize the way that I wanted it to. Give me one moment here, guys. Why can't I? It's never as easy as you want it to be, you know? It's never as easy as you want it to be, that's for sure. Let's just do this. There we go. Evil Within 2, very high. There we go. Probably take a second for it to kick back up. Maybe. Every time I look at the screen and I'm like, oh shit, is that not working? It comes back up, so. But for some reason it's not kicking back over and I don't know why. It's the fun of live streaming, folks. Alright, let's figure out what it's doing here real quick. Not sure why it's not capturing the screen here, so give me a moment. Was a second ago, so there we go. Not entirely sure what happened there. Let's kick it off again. Try again this time. There we go. The Evil Within 2. I don't even honestly remember how far. We're not very far into the game, so we've been like maybe an hour, 2 hours. I think we're about 2 hours into the game thus far. So I'm actually just checking something with the weather really quick. Yep, that would explain it. Yes, please. And I think we even like... Alright. There we go. I was going to say, I think it brought us back just a little bit because of how I saved, so... This will be fun. It's been a weird day. Ooh, alright. Don't we have the shotgun now? I gotta remember how this game controls. Wasn't it left? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we do have the shotgun. I'm not gonna use that right now, though. But... Of course not. Rather craft 3 of those bullets if it was me. Just saying. Broke a fuse by power momentarily firing a shock bolt. Well, we don't have that yet, so we won't be going that way just yet. Oh shit. know what the point of opening that would be. Actually, surprised they didn't see me. They're gonna come this way though. So I'm sure they're programmed to come this way. Yeah. Let's just take care of this. The other guy really is not going to come over here? You would think he would just kind of be like, what happened to my buddy? Nah, he's starting to dick around now. He's going to see me. Can't win them all. Shit. I don't know. Where do you go? Oh, I was gonna. Is that really one blast? Well, that killed. That works. All right, let's change back to our pistol because I don't want to use all the shotgun. So yeah, it's been a weird day in the Midwest here where I live. Like it's starting to get those we're getting those pre-fall temperatures, and so we turn the air on or the heat on in this house. But the problem with turning the heat on is in this room that I'm in right now is on the second floor of my house, and it gets too hot. So by having the heat on, and then earlier today when I was working, I looked over and I'm like, man, it's like 80 degrees in this room. So I'm actually running my window AC unit right now just to maintain like a decent temperature. Because if I turn it off, it's going to get ridiculous in this room with this huge computer tower running, this TV behind me. Like it's going to be too much. So oh, that's right. Shocked him. You know what? Let's let her do her thing. 'Cause she turns right around. I want to see. I want to watch her pattern and see what she does. See, there's the other one. I think they're programmed to stay there, sadly. Whoops. I keep doing that too. How many shots do I have at this shotgun? One shot. That's unfortunate. Okay, she's running away. I might be able to sneak out here if the AI is dumb enough and just get her from behind. And the other one can dick around out there. If we're lucky... Whoops. I might be greedy here on that one. If we're lucky, I can get her before. Nah, she's turning around. I'm really bad at aiming at this. Did that break that axe? Yeah, it did. It's a bummer. Now we're doing bad on health. Problem is I don't have any... Yeah. I don't have anything to make any either right now because I think we have two. Rough times for us all. So, and I will say, So I'm wearing glasses right now, as you guys can see. These are not my normal glasses. I bought a pair of those blue light blocker, supposed to help your eyes when you're using computer screens a lot. This is actually the first time I've worn them. I just got them like an hour ago. They came just to see. I've been having a lot of issues lately, just looking at screens, because my job requires me to look at 3 computer screens all day. So lately my eyes, between that and allergies, my eyes have been really bothering me. So I thought I'd give it a whirl, see what they're like. They're pretty comfortable. But like you can't really, like, you don't really notice until you put them on, and then you kind of notice what's going on.
Looks like the Padre had some fight in him.
So we'll see if they end up actually helping my eyes or not, but so far so good. So far so good. Should be able to just run over here at this point, because I don't think there's anybody here, so. Because I think earlier we were trying to get back to this safe house anyways. Yeah, I'd say we can go up here and upgrade real quick. Actually, I should have enough for that one upgrade now. Let's take a look. I forget which one it was we were looking at. There, 100. Cool. It's ridiculous because, like, right now outside it is 44 degrees outside right now. And I'm sitting here with AC on in this room. And it's maintaining a nice crisp 70 degrees in this room. If I were to turn that AC off right now, it would easily go up to 80 degrees. So, not pleasant. And I'm not ready for cold weather. I really am not. I hate cold weather, so. Did we already do this or no? Might as well. Oop, whoop, we're going a little too far there. It's 3 thou. 3 thou. What is this one? Nah, unfortunately I don't think we have enough to do anymore. We're like close, but not close enough. I don't think we have any more keys either now. So bust a save here real quick. Be nice if this cat gave me some health or something, you know? I was just gonna check this room really quick. It never hurts to check around and make sure there isn't anything hidden. I like kicking that door too, to be fair, so. And I am working, I do have this week's video shot. I plan on editing and releasing it some point tomorrow. I just, with everything going on this week and with doing these live streams and stuff, I just did not have the time. I wanted to see if there's anything else in here, but I don't think so, so I think we're good. And I apologize for the mess that you probably see behind me, but I haven't even bothered cleaning shit here. We didn't investigate the visitor center yet. I guess we'll go do that. Even though we've been in here before. That door's open now, though.
Is this meant for me?
Let's do it.
I recognize this work. Him again.
Get you out of here. Look, man, just let me go. I can take you somewhere safe. We've got supplies. Stick with me. I can get you out of here.
Safe? What's interesting about safe? Why
And what's
would I want
ridiculous
to
too,
be
like
here?
if I were to just sit here and say, oh, like whatever, I'll just open my window, because you know it's 46 degrees, that does not translate.
All it requires is
Because that was the first thing I tried this morning when I woke up, and I wasn't paying attention, because like and you guys can't see it, but like the window AC unit's like right here, and because I sit right next to it, which probably doesn't help my allergies because I sit here all day for work, and like I wasn't even paying attention this morning. Like I did my usual like wake up, eat breakfast, come up here, open the window, whatever, and sat here for like an hour, and I wasn't even looking at the digital thing, and I just was like, man, it's getting really hot here. And I happen to glance over and look at it and go, oh shit, it's 80 degrees in here. No wonder I feel like garbage. So my only other alternative is to like literally stick a fan in the window, but then it gets too cold in this room. So it's a never-ending battle, this damn room.
Another communicator. Must be Ryan's.
And part of the problem is, you think about it,
Maybe
like
it's
I
team
have
members.
monitor, I
might
have
have
two
something
monitors,
useful.
I have a laptop over here, I have this huge ass desktop computer, 58-inch TV behind me, all these game systems. Like it's a lot of shit in a very small enclosed place. So it is what it is. I think I got everything I need here, so I'm trying to figure out. Wait, what did that say? I am investigating the visitor center. I don't think there's really anything else for me to investigate here.
A camera rigged to take a picture of the victim.
See if there's anything outside of this, like on the other side. I don't think so, though. I don't think there's anything else I can touch either. Yeah. What happens if I try to leave the room? Is he just hanging? Yep.
Damn it. Where did he go?
Where am I? Oh.
The hell is this supposed to be? Sick.
Welcome to a lot of this game, homie. Like, oh, that's bad news. I didn't realize there were two of them in here. Holy shit. Oh, that's not a door.
Out of ammo.
Oh, and then probably. Oh, that also. Oh, it didn't kill him either. Oh, that's lovely. Keep doing that. I'm having a really tough time. Like, holy shit. How many bullets can I do? Just one. Wait, did that just give me enough? Did it bullshit? Like, just give me enough? No, it didn't. Unfortunate. I mean, I have my knife, but that ain't gonna do shit against this guy. Let's see what it does. Are you really kidding me? I really lucked out on that one. That could have been a lot worse. Really could have been a lot worse. Wow. Well, with no health, let's go through. I will say I'm glad it is the weekend. I am so tired. Like, oh my god. Like, I am still getting used to a completely different work schedule, and so some days it really catches up with me.
O'Neill's safe house is right there.
Usually on a Friday night, if I were heading up to my girlfriend's house, I would go up there. I'd probably play a game for like an hour, and then I'd probably put something on and fall asleep. Like, that's literally how every Friday's gone for me. This weekend she actually came over here, and the reason I'm streaming tonight instead of a Thursday night is because she has to work on Friday nights. She works overnights, so hence why I'm streaming on a Friday night. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, he probably is like, you want to go back and talk to him? I was actually surprised. I looked today and saw the reviews of Star Wars Squadrons. Is it just called Star Wars Squadrons? Is that what that game's called? It's not called Rogue Squadrons? I'd have to look. I can't remember. But apparently the reviews for that game are actually solid. So I sat on it. I actually won a sizable gift card from my work. They had a contest and actually won. And I sat on for a hot minute of like, do I just buy this Star Wars game? I literally wouldn't pay for it. And then I was like, nah, because everything I've read, it's about a 7-hour campaign.
But after what
So I'd rather just wait until it's like $20.
Enough for one emergency, huh? Can't.
You're a real piece of work, O'Neill. You know that?
I'm just being a realist. You can't save everybody. It's impossible. Mobius made emergency plans for a reason.
If they never made this twisted machine, they wouldn't need emergency plans in the first place.
Maybe so. But look at what they've done. It's pretty incredible.
Still,
I ended up using it to pay for most of the games that I am going to buy this fall, so like Assassin's Creed, Demon's Souls.
It seems like they don't give a shit about you.
What do you
And
mean?
then
They sent you in here, didn't
part
they?
of it I'm saving
Sorry, I
to
didn't mean to
purchase
make you angry.
something for my girlfriend for
Here.
Christmas that she's been
I
looking
made
at
some
for a
more of these for
while.
you.
And then
your troubles.
part of it I actually just used to buy some personal things. So, fun times. But I sat on Star Wars for like 10 minutes this morning. I was like, do I buy it? Like, I've heard okay things about it, and then I sat on it for a little bit, and then I was like, I wouldn't play it right now. I kind of want to upgrade the shotgun. Cost 90 just to upgrade that. So yeah, ultimately, I just decided against it. The other thing too is like that was actually the other thing. Like, I won this gift card, and there was a couple ways I could have gone about using it. Like, part of me said, unfortunately, neither system reserve I have on Amazon. Like, I could buy a gift card for, say, Target or something. Actually, I don't know if I could buy a Target gift card through Amazon. But I could buy a gift card to the other place that I have my PS5 reserved at, and I sat on that. I was like, I could just buy this gift card and pay for this. You know what I mean? And I was like, no, that was the first thing. And the second thing was like, maybe I should finally pull the trigger and buy a PSVR, because I have sat on that for a long time, and like I definitely want to, but I've never played VR at all, and I'm afraid of investing in something that may potentially make me sick. I don't know how I would handle it, because I've never tried it. So
relax, detective. How may I assist you?
Actually, I have enough to do that. How much was it to do the third one? Where was it? Or maybe it was under this. It was. No, these are both 4,000. 5,000, 4,000. There we go. But that was the second thing. I was like, man, I could use this gift card. I could buy a PSVR. And the other reason why I don't want to buy a PSVR right now is I feel like the minute I do, they're just gonna frickin' I'm just gonna save again right here. They're just gonna frickin' put out whatever the PS5 version of it is, because why not? You know. And I kind of honestly would like them to come out with, I don't know if they'll be able to, I don't know if we're there yet, but it would be really nice if they came out with a cordless one, like a completely wireless version. Because I don't like the breaker box for that thing. I have an HDR television, so then I have to make sure I have the specific one that works with HDR. Like, it's a mess, and I sat on it, and then I was like, what would I play? And that was the other thing, because the Star Wars game, like, that sounds potentially really cool to play in VR, but, like, what other VR games would I play? So I decided against that. And that's why I landed on, I'm like, well, I could pay for these two games that I was already going to get this fall and then do some other stuff with it. And that's what I ended up deciding on doing. Oh, holy shit. Let's see if I can get that without being spotted. So I'm in a bad place here. Like, I don't even have any ammo right now, so. Did I legit not? Oops. Really? I swear I had enough. Maybe I don't. Take a look here. I don't think I've ever been up these stairs. But yeah, that's where I ultimately landed on that gift card that I won. So I used it for that stuff, and I feel good about it. It's nice. It's a nice thing to win. I never win that kind of stuff. That's what made it weird too. Is like anytime I ever try for any of that kind of stuff, I never win. So that's why I was shocked when I won. I was like, oh really? So came out of left field. fact, the only crazy thing I can ever remember happening to me with something like that was the 2011 TV incident with Amazon, where I ordered a TV on a Black Friday deal, and we're going back like 2011, so yeah, we're going back like 9 years, and it was, I don't remember how much it was, but I got it, and I kept looking at my, credit card statement, keep looking, never gets charged, and this goes on for like a week. I'm like, why is this shit not, like, whoa, shit. Like, why am I not getting charged? Like, this doesn't make any freaking sense. Should just push him off the thing. And so finally, after a week, I'm like, I'm just going to call. I'm going to dig out. And this was back when you could easily find the number to call Amazon. It's not like today where you have to do some real digging to find a number to call Amazon because they want to do everything through, like, chat or email. And what happened is this was back before they had couriers or Amazon,
Barrel's toast.
Oh, that's cool.
The rest of it looks okay. Need to
Any
find
of their
some
like
parts.
Amazon truck fleet, like none of that existed. It was just they did everything through UPS and other shippers. So what happened was the UPS driver who delivered this freaking marked it for whatever reason, hit the wrong thing, marked it undeliverable. So to Amazon, it was returned. In their system, it shows that the TV was returned. And so I'm on the phone with this Amazon rep, and I tell him, like, well, I got the TV. Like, I've been using it. Like, it's literally hooked up. I'm looking right at it, man. Like, I've been using it for over a week now. And the guy's just like, well, I'm like, are you telling me I got a TV for free? He's like, yeah. And so I never paid for that TV. So, and we still have it. I actually gave that TV to my parents. It's a 1080p TV. It's a 42-inch, I think. It was a significant, at the time, it was a significant upgrade from what I previously had. Because the very first HD TV I owned was a 32-inch 720p Vizio. And I used that for like 4 years. I used that from like Halo 3 launch until Skyrim. And Skyrim is the big game where I'm like, I want a bigger TV. So... that freaking TV. And I used that TV till 2015, 2016, something like that. Whenever it was like, oh, I should get a 4K TV because it seems like that's where things are heading. And I want to say it was 2016 because I wanted to get a jump start on. I knew they were going to make these interim consoles we have now, like the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro. So I was like, I'll get a 4K TV. And I should have waited because... Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't expect that to happen. And like I said, I should have waited because then I had that Vizio TV. I bought another Vizio, and that was a 55-inch. And I had that. That's my girlfriend's TV now. I should give that to my girlfriend. And subsequently, whenever I go over, that's the TV that I use when I'm at her house. So, but still nice TV. Still like perfectly great TV. It just doesn't have HDR. So, oh shit. I don't have anything to put this guy down with. I might die here. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Okay. And that TV, like I said, that was the only reason I got rid of it. It was tax return last year. Because I remember I wasn't even like I thought about it and like I still want to get an OLED, like that's the dream, but I looked at it, OLED, and even today I think OLEDs, they're getting close to the price range that I would be okay paying, but a year and a half ago, super no. Like they were still like $2,000 for a size that I would be interested in. So but there was like a deal at Best Buy. I can't remember. It was like $600-700. That TV that I have now, which is over here, Samsung It's a Samsung 58-inch. I forget the other part of the name, but really nice TV. It was on sale. And I actually was going to get the 55-inch. I was not going to upgrade in size. And when they went to go pull it like off the rack, they're like, "Oh, we don't have any more of the 55-inch. You'd have to drive like an hour to some other Best Buy or whatever." And I looked at it, I'm like, "Well, what about the 58-inch? Because it's like $50 more." They're like, "We have that." I'm like, "Whatever, man. Like, I'll pay $50 more to not have to drive an hour." So, and I've had and that TV's great. Like, I've had it for a year and a half now, and it's not the best HDR implementation. So, like, I won't sit here and lie and say it's got like amazing HDR. Like, the HDR on this monitor I'm using right now is incredible in comparison. But it's a nice TV. So, and I'll use it for a while. I don't plan on looking at an OLED for a couple years yet. So, I'm sure by that point we'll be on like whatever the next step is. 8K foldable TVs or whatever bullshit they come out with. So, but yeah. So, and I should like. My girlfriend, she's not one to go out and buy anything for herself, and like trying to figure out what she wants for like a birthday or Christmas or something is a nightmare. But the TV she was using prior to me giving her this thing was like a 19. No, it was like anywhere between. It was like a 19-inch Vizio. This will save us for a minute. I can kill this guy with a shotgun blast. Oh. Maybe not. Or maybe I can. And, yeah. Like, I remember the first time I saw him, like, this is what you've been playing these games on? Like, so... That was my other reason for doing the TV thing. I'm like, you need a better TV. So, and she really likes that TV a lot, so she uses it every day. And she's really happy with it. But like, she won't go out and buy anything for herself. Like, it's like pulling teeth to get her to do it. Like, it's ridiculous, man. So, the last game that she actually paid for with her own money and bought herself was Batman Arkham City, or not Arkham City, Arkham Knight. Like, that's the last game she was excited enough for that she paid for it. Like, every other game in the last like 4 years I've bought for her as like a gift or something, where I'm like, yeah, you should play this, and then she just plays Minecraft. like that's the or Stardew Valley, that's the other one. It's either one or the other. And like for example, I'm like, you should really play Control. Control's a great game. Control's my game of the year last year. You should really play Control. And she played like an hour of it, and then it's like Minecraft. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Or she likes Cuphead too. That's the other one. She really, really likes Cuphead. She likes games that are ridiculous. That's the other thing. She likes games that are ridiculously hard. Or she likes to play games on the hardest difficulty. And I've had, I don't know if it's like a thing where she thinks she needs to prove something to somebody. I don't know. But like, I remember one of the first games when her and I first started dating, and I, you know, discovered, I'm like, oh, you have a PS4. Because the only reason she bought a PS4, she's a huge Batman fan like me. It's one of the reasons why we connected so well. And I remember she was like, yeah, I bought a PS4. She bought a PS4 on eBay, like roughly after they came out, and she got a really good deal because it was like a situation where a kid got one for Christmas or something, and then he was doing really bad at school, so his mom was like, I'm gonna sell this on eBay if you bring home a bad report card or something. It was something really stupid, and so she did, and it was like relatively close to the PS4 launch. I want to say it was like January of 2014 or something like that. And she only bought it to be ready for Batman Arkham Knight. So one of the first games I recommended that she plays when we first started dating was The Last of Us, because The Last of Us Remastered for PS4 had just come out. And she played through that entire game on grounded mode, and it took her forever, like over a month. And again, she doesn't play games like I do, or a lot of you watching this do. She plays at her own pace and takes her time. But she did that whole thing on grounded, which is something I have not done and will never do. So, but I was just surprised, and that's why I said, like, and sometimes I have to explain that to her when it's like a game where it's like the point is to play it on a lower difficulty and then go back and play on a higher difficulty or something like that. She doesn't understand that concept, so she likes to start everything on the hardest difficulty. So, but it's hard, man. Like I try so hard to get her to, like, hey, you should play this game, you should play that game, and then it's just Minecraft or Stardew. She just started a new world in Stardew. Like, she started a whole new town map in Stardew because she wanted to have a different wife in the game. So, whatever, man. The funny thing too was when all the pandemic stuff started, I bought her, because when the pandemic started, we entered kind of an interesting situation where at her house, she had to stay on a certain floor to separate from other family members and stuff. One of the family members she lives with is very susceptible to COVID, and so we entered this situation where it got to the point where it's like, I'm just going to stay over here more often. And, you know, thankfully, and fingers crossed, so far, we haven't run into any issues with it. I don't work at a job where I have to deal with the general public very often, but she does. And so, you know, we do, and I will say, like, everything at her work is incredibly safe. Are you kidding me? That may have alerted these other people. And, yeah. But anyways, so what happened was the PS4, her PS4, ended up being on the floor of the house that she can go on because of other family members. So I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll get you another copy. I bought her a digital copy of Stardew for her Xbox, and I was like, we'll play the co-op mode, and you know, that'll be fun, right? And so we played it one time, and then I woke up the very next day, because again, she works overnights, I don't. So she played through, you know, she's up all night, so she played all night, and she was already, like, you know, 8 hours ahead, and I just was like, I guess this is your new journey. And I've never gone back, because the unfortunate thing about Stardew, and one thing I would say would be really cool, is if you could just jump in and out of people's, oh shit. I didn't mean to waste all that, but holy shit. Creepy. So, but yeah, and so she played a lot of Stardew. I actually ended up buying her that really cool, I don't know if I've ever talked about, if you guys, you know, watch any of my videos, you probably see me wear a lot of cool game shirts. All those game shirts and stuff that I get is from a website called Fangamer, which I cannot recommend enough. I'm not, by no means, I am not a, you know, I'm not a shill, I'm not a paid spokesperson for Fangamer in any capacity. I just think they make really cool, high quality video game t-shirts, but they have other stuff too, and they actually put out a really cool strategy guide thing for Stardew that I ended up buying her, and she's really likes it. It's really nice. I actually just recently, I think you've seen one of the more recent videos, I actually just got a Stardew Valley shirt from them. So, but any of these, a lot of times if you see me wearing like a video game themed t-shirt, it's probably come from Fangamer. So I adore that website. I think every shirt I've bought is just of the utmost quality. And what I really like about it is, like, sometimes when you buy, and this is not one of those shirts, excuse me, anytime you get some of those shirts, like if you go on Amazon, and I've fallen victim to this, and I'm sure a lot of you have, but, like, you know, you go on Amazon, you see a shirt, and you go, oh, like, for example, there's one floating around right now. I really like Frasier, a TV show Frasier. There's a really cool shirt I saw on Amazon that's, like, it's Frasier, but it's, like, the cover of a Motley Crue. It's like somebody took a Motley Crue t-shirt of that band and then put everybody in Frasier over their faces. And it says, like, the I'm listening to, and it's a really cool looking design. And I was like, I love Frasier. I'm gonna buy this t-shirt, and it's like the shittiest print job you've ever seen. I've never worn the shirt because I was so disappointed. I should have just returned it. And that's why, like, I don't, like, anytime I go on Amazon, I try not to buy t-shirts and stuff like that because they're always just such trash quality. But Fangamer, I cannot recommend enough. Every shirt I've gotten from them, like, you've seen, like, I wear that Bloodstained t-shirt a lot. I wear the a lot of my game shirts. I have a Metal Gear one. Like, I can't even name them all. I have a lot. I've probably bought like 6 or 7 shirts from those people now, but all extremely high quality. Cannot recommend them enough. So I've actually been sitting on, they have a really, really cool Metal Gear hoodie that I've been sitting on that I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on. It's like every year when we get to colder weather, I always buy a new hoodie. So that's the one I've been looking at this year. Either that or getting like a flannel one or something. But I always look at it and go like, man. And I was looking at it again the other day. I'm like, I should buy this. So don't know yet. Still sitting on it. The door, okay. What? What is happening? What am I watching?
Number 15. Interview with Detective Sebastian
Okay.
Graziano.
I like vaguely remember this part of this game.
Could you please tell me about that day at Beacon Mental Hospital?
I told you 10 times already.
Let's go through it one more time.
This is more like an interrogation than an interview.
Please. Detective.
That's me.
Oh shit. That scared the hell out of me. That scared the shit out of me, man.
We had a call. Something happening at Beacon Mental Hospital. We went in. But it wasn't the hospital. It was somewhere else.
Are you certain that's what you saw?
My story's not gonna change, damn it. It was like hell in there.
Oh, one other thing I will tell you guys is I did pre-purchase
I just said it did.
Amnesia Rebirth. So when we get to, I'm trying to remember what the date of it is for. I want to say the date for that
That was the
game
counseling they needed to do
is the 20th, something like that. We are going to take a quick look. I'm not doing a full run of that game. Where did that knock come from?
It was just a fever dream. A figment of your imagination.
It wasn't a dream. I was inside of a killer's mind. It was as real as you are.
That may be. But what good is it to hang on to this version of reality? Perhaps if we disabuse you of this notion, things will go more smoothly for you.
Lovely.
Was he just head shrinking me, or Did he know something I didn't?
I can't open that? That's weird. Never forget. That's good.
You
It's good.
cannot keep me here.
One thing I'm gonna do this weekend too is I'm gonna play my two plans are to finish that video, and then I'm gonna play a lot more Mafia. I really want to kind of grind through that game because I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and it's really good.
Beacon. I can't be back.
I like that they're black barring it like the original game too. That's good. Kind of forgot about that.
What the hell is going on?
Never forget. It's good. It's really good.
Were those just memories? What do you want?
Sebastian, are you all right? Your vitals suddenly spiked. You're about to go into cardiac arrest.
I saw Beacon. I was there again.
How could that be? This is a completely new stem.
I don't know. But I know what I saw. God, I hope it doesn't happen again. It's bad enough in here already.
I'm actually
I don't
also
wanna have to
really looking
relive the
forward
past over and
to
over.
that haunting of Bly
Place is trying to
Manor. I
mess
think
with me.
that's next
Can't get
Friday. It's
distracted.
not this Friday. I know that.
Gotta find
It's next
Lily.
Friday. I'm looking forward to watching that. Probably honestly gonna binge a bunch of that Friday night because typically like with my girlfriend, like she watches she'll watch everything that I watch. It's very hard for me to find a TV show or movie that she's not interested in watching with me. And then a lot of times, or one thing I've learned is like if I'm in a situation where it's like, oh, I don't think she's gonna watch this, and I'll watch it, then I find out later, oh, I actually wanted to see that, and I get to watch it again. So but I know she's not interested in that, so we've been watching and we have to finish it. We're like halfway through, but we've been watching, oh, that's the other entrance, that HBO Max show Raised by Wolves, which is fantastic. Cannot recommend it enough. It is the craziest show. But I really like it. It's some real good high sci-fi fantasy that I would highly recommend. Some crazy ass shit, but it's really good. And I've heard it only gets crazier as it, concluded its first season. Apparently it's a big hit. It's coming back, so that's cool to hear. But highly recommend that. I like this dude that's just chilling on this roof over there. Like who's he scoping out? Is that a hand? That's a hand and a leg. Oh, that's lovely. Can I... What is that gonna do, though? No, I can't open that. Is there another one of those things? This might be... Yep. Oh, shit. Oh, it's one of those, too. Shit. That didn't kill her either. Really lucked out on that one. There better be something worth my time over here for that. Besides bottles. Oh, a syringe I've been looking for forever. That's cool. That one syringe. Yay. That scared me for a minute. I thought she was going to get back up. I'm like, what are we doing? That's cool. Alright, let's see. What can we make? And what was it? I'm bummed about Bond being delayed. Like, I get it. Like, we need to have movies for theaters when things get back to normal. And obviously, there's one thing that Tenet proved is that people, like myself, like I'm the prime demographic for Tenet. I would love to see Tenet. I think it looks tremendous. You know, I will not risk going to a movie theater right now. I just do not think it's worth the risk. I think it's not essential, and like I can get enough entertainment. I think one thing the pandemic's taught us is like I can get enough entertainment at home. Like I got plenty of games, I got plenty of movies, I got plenty of books, like I got plenty of things I can do in my spare time. And do I miss going to a movie theater? Absolutely. Like I realized the other day I have not physically been to a movie in the theater since Star Wars last Christmas that I saw 2 times. So it's been a long ass time. Like we're almost a year. So, but you know, like they keep just like Tenet got delayed like 8 times, and then they finally were like, whatever, we're putting it out, and nothing is getting better. And I don't understand, like, I can understand for some movies and shit, right? But, like, for example, like, we've already proven that VOD works really well. You know, that look at the Trolls movie. Like, this trash-ass, you know, half-baked family movie, you know, kids animated bullshit movie, made $100 million its first weekend. More money than it would have made in the theater. It made on demand. Then you have Mulan, which they put on that Disney, you know, they had to make up their bullshit Premier Access thing to get people to pay for it because they couldn't just put it on Disney Plus. That wasn't enough. I don't think they've released like the full numbers for how much it made, but it made a lot of money doing it that way, like way more than they expected, which is why they're going to do that again for that Pixar movie Soul. They're not doing it for Black Widow. I was kind of hoping they'd do it for Black Widow. They're you know, clinging to next May. Like that's another movie that's a full year delay now. But Bond, I was really hoping at this point. I'm like, oh man, just put Bond out on demand. Like there are 2 movies this year I will pay the premium to stream on demand. Bond is one of them. Wonder Woman 84 is the other. And Wonder Woman's done, dude. Like, these movies are done sitting on hard drives. Like, that's how sad it is. These movies are literally done filming, done being edited. They're just sitting on a hard drive somewhere. I'm amazed Wonder Woman hasn't leaked yet. I really am amazed that Wonder Woman has not leaked onto the internet yet. Like it's damn impressive to me. So, but those are the two movies specifically that I'm like, man, Fast 9 would be the other one, but like I'm really hoping by, next May, like we should be to the point where things are better, right? Like if we can get a vaccine, I mean, for me, I've been extremely lucky. Like I said, I'm very lucky and blessed to work at a capacity where I don't deal with the general public, and I can work from home, which is cool. And not everybody can, and I extremely feel for anybody out there that doesn't have that ability. Like I couldn't imagine still. One of my buddies, we talk all the time. And, lately we've been talking about, like, can you even imagine what it'd be like if we were both still at GameStop right now? Like, I could not imagine still working at a GameStop today. I feel for anybody that has to work at GameStop in 2020. Like, it sounds like a damn nightmare. And the people on top of GameStop, they don't give a shit about their employees, so they're just happy they're making some money and are somehow staying in business. So, but I can't even imagine working at a GameStop today. Like it just, between having to like if I remember correctly, I've been reading a little bit about it. Like I think a lot of the trade, and I could be wrong on this, but I think like a lot of the trades, like system trades, they're not even testing systems. They're just sending them to the distro center to be cleaned and tested there. I think a lot of the games and stuff are on like 2-week holds because they just, they clean them and just let them sit there. So it's just, but even then, man, like and then you have to deal with the dumb people who aren't going to be masked, and it's just, I couldn't. Or you have the people that believe it's a hoax. Like, it's. I don't mean to be, I don't mean to get political. My channel is very much not a political channel, but like wear a mask. That's all I'm saying. Like, be smart, wear a mask, don't be an idiot, don't be a stupid idiot. If you have to go out somewhere, wear a frickin' mask. One of my favorite quotes during all this is Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Like, hey man, if I can wear a mask for a 3-hour plus rock concert, you can wear a mask for 10 minutes to go into Aldi. Like it's a good one. Like he's not wrong. So, but it's just I can't imagine. I haven't been in a grocery store, a physical grocery store, since March 20th. I've been lucky enough to just order groceries through Instacart and have them delivered, and I mean, I will say it does suck. Like, I miss going. I was going. I have a really nice grocery store in town that I really enjoyed going to a lot. I mean, there's things I miss. Like I had sushi for the first time maybe a week ago. So, and this wasn't even high quality sushi, but it's the first time I had sushi since all this started. Like, I was like, for me, Instacart, like the closest thing I can get Instacart delivery from is Aldi. So, Aldi ain't selling you sushi. Yeah, I'm just saying, you ain't getting some Aldi sushi. So, but it's been interesting, man. Like I And then the nice thing is the place that I work now, they actually gave me the option when I got hired on to permanently work from home if I want, and I'm probably gonna do it. I actually, one thing I'll say, you know, I actually prefer working from home. I think for me it works really well. Are there certain aspects I miss? Like, sure, I miss being with coworkers and I miss those interactions and stuff, but like, am I going back to where I started? Yeah, I am. And I miss those interactions and stuff, but like, it's so much. Like, I have no commute. I don't have to drive anymore. You know, like, I wake up at like, if I have to be logged in, you know, at 8:30, I get up at like 7:30. So it's pretty sweet. Whereas the previous place that I worked at, that I just left 2 months ago now, I actually was, somebody told me that they're not getting ready to push people back into their building, but they just installed like some sort of temperature retinal scanner checker thing. So I feel like they're getting ready to push people back. Like in the company I previously worked for, I will say, I'm not going to say where it was or anything like that, but I will say they are definitely shitty enough that they would get to a point where they're like, everybody needs to come back. So thankfully I work at a place where they put a lot of this shit first. So, oh wow. Can't jump up that? That's kind of bullshit. So yeah, it's craziness. But yeah, I will say for me personally, like, one thing I've actually really enjoyed is working from home. And I will also say, like, next year, girlfriend and I are looking at getting our own house together, and so which is gonna be, it's gonna be an interesting time for the channel. I don't exactly know. Obviously, I'll make announcements as we get closer to that. You know, there will be a period of time where I will be on a YouTube break, and that is just, you know, moving and all that stuff. I'm gonna need time to do all that stuff. So, that'll be sometime next year. Probably summerish. So, but one thing that'll be really nice is we will have a much bigger game room. So, whatever house we do decide to get. So, but yeah, I don't think I've ever mentioned it on the channel before. But that's going to be next year. So her and I are going to be. We're very close to the point where we can start probably looking at contacting a realtor. Yeah, honestly, like we're pretty close. We kind of wanted to get through this fall and continue saving money. We just passed we have like 3 goals in mind for where we want to be in terms of like down payment and stuff. And I would tell you, we just passed what I would consider would be from what I would consider the red area to the yellow area. So like if we really wanted to push come to shove right now, could we? Yes, but it's not, we're not exactly where we would like to be. We would like to be a little bit higher than that in terms of money for a down payment. So we're hoping by the end of this year into next year we'll be there, and then we're hoping like early next year to start that process of like contacting a realtor, start really looking instead of just, you know, spending hours on Zillow looking at different houses in the area. So we've also actually been looking at I live in the state of Illinois, but we're actually looking at maybe moving to right across the border into Wisconsin. We're not sure yet, so we've talked about it, but just for tax, like taxes are insane in the state of Illinois. I was actually looking at a article recently where it was like the state of Illinois was in the bottom 50 places to live, and the state of Wisconsin was in the top 10 states to live. So, and it's kind of funny when you think about it, like, so, and that was the kind of, I was showing her and stuff, and she actually lives closer where she lives right now. She actually lives closer to the border than I do, but yeah, like we're considering it. So
What the?
my thing is like, I hate cold weather. So like moving further north isn't necessarily my favorite idea, but it is what it is. But one thing I'll say is, like, being that I now work at a job where I can potentially work from home
Lily?
forever, it gives
Are
us
you
more
here?
of a flexibility. So
It's Dad. Where did she go?
creepy. So, and again, I will keep everybody on the channel up to date
It's
on
okay.
that.
It's me.
Not making any plans right now. All I would say is it's going to be at some point, probably over the next summer,
Damn
that there'll
Alright,
be
calm
a.
down.
I don't want to say significant, but it might be like a month or two that there is no new content being pumped out because of that. So. Because there's gonna be a lot of shit. There's gonna be a lot of shit to move. So, a lot of shit to move, a lot of shit to set up. It's gonna be quite an
Lily's
ordeal.
doll.
That's for sure.
She's
So.
been here.
But a long time coming, I would say. So. But one of our biggest things is she really wants, and I do too, but she really wants a nice basement we can set up as a game room. And we'd really like to find a house that has like a built-in bar that we can remodel or something. We really want to do like a game room that has a Twin Peaks kind of style to it, like with the red room floor and curtains and stuff, but
Oh my
we
God.
don't know yet.
She's in trouble. Someone is chasing her.
Really
I
depends
should
on what we
check out around
find.
back. See where that window
We were
comes out.
actually looking at a house recently, a couple weeks ago, but I think it's already contingent. Like, we're not ready. But had like the perfect like basement setup, but obviously it needs to be remodeled, and that's kind of her dream. Is she wants a basement that is partially finished but not fully, so that it can be remodeled to what we want it to be. So, and this was like that, and we were both like, wow, this would be really, 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 really cool. I looked today, and this house is already like contingent. I'm not surprised. It was a really good deal. It was a really good deal on that house. So I can't really fault anybody for scooping it up that fast. And that's kind of the bummer right now. And that's one of the reasons why I've been talking. We've been talking. I'm like, I really kind of want to stop.
All right, Lily. Where did you run
Looking
off
at
to?
Zillow until we're closer to be ready, because we find all these houses and stuff and go like, oh, this looks really cool, this would really work, but we're not ready right now, so
What the? Another signal. Good. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there.
Where are you?
so yeah, we'll see what happens.
Where are you? Where are you?
We'll see what happens. It's definitely going to be, I would tell you, is that another safe house? It's definitely going to be interesting, that's for sure. So I don't have ammo for this. What is this? I don't have the ammo for this. Oh wow. Oh wow. I don't have time for this bullshit. I'm just gonna run it. I'm just huffing it. These things are gonna kill me. Yeah, I don't have the ammo for this, dude. Whoops. I do have another one. Oh, that's cool. That might be a waste, though. Problem is, how do I get in here now? I made it. I need the shock bolt in order to do it, though. How am I supposed to get in there? Well, this sucks ass. $2021 is gonna be a fun year, that's for sure. But we have ideas and stuff on what we want and everything. And there's also, I mean, obviously we have animals and stuff we got to worry about as well. So, because right now we have the 3 cats and we have her dog. And down the road, I would like to get my own dog. So I have not owned my own dog since I was 11. So these cats are the first animals that I have owned in 20 years. So, and they stay with her. I can't have them here because other people in this house are allergic. So, and other people that live in this house are allergic, and also somebody is deathly afraid of cats in this house. So I can't have these cats here. And like one of them specifically is extremely affectionate, and he just wants to be held. He's like the sweetest and nicest cat, but he just wants to be held. He just wants to be your buddy. This person in my house would flip shit if this cat did this. So, but he has a tendency to like, he'll walk by you and then he'll put his paws up on it because he wants you to pick him up, and this person here would die. So, then you have Alucard, who's 17, and he, like, his newest thing, his latest thing is he likes to lay on your face when you're trying to sleep and suffocate you because he just wants a buddy. Again, the sweetest cat you'll ever meet, but he at times it can become really annoying because it's like, I just want to sleep, buddy. Like, So and then our third cat, Shanoa, is an angel by day and a demon by night, and by that I mean of the 3 cats that we have, she's the most cat-like. Like Frankie, the first cat I was describing, he acts like a dog. he does. He's very dramatic. Like he'll climb up on you and lay on you, and then he'll do this where he'll like, throw his paws everywhere and stretch out, and he's a little drama queen. He's a wonderful cat, but he can be a pain in the ass. And then you have Alucard, who he's just old man. He just wants affection. Wonderful cat. And then Shanoa. When we first got Shanoa, she was very skinny. She's not skinny anymore. She likes to knock things off of ledges just because, and then she'll like let's say, for example, like I have my drink right here, right? And I have my drink right here. She will come up and purposely knock it over, and then she will act surprised, and she'll give you this look of like, oh, I didn't do that. And she'll do that all the time. But at night, she, and a lot of cats obviously are like this, but she decides it's time to play. She will run around all night playing with her toys. And Alucard is the only of our 3 cats that we don't have like a collar thing on, just because he's old and he doesn't really care for it. And I don't blame him. That cat can do whatever he wants. He's 17, man. Like we feed him 3 cans of food a day. He lives a really good life. Like I spoil the shit out of him. The environment he came from was hell on earth. It really was. And he never had this. He lived his entire life in this crummy shelter, and it broke my heart when we first, she worked at this shelter for a while, and we kind of agreed it was going under, and she does not work at the shelter anymore. But there are 3 cats that we wanted from there.
Let's try this
and
again.
He was the first one that really connected with me. And then I found out his story and everything. It was like, it broke my heart. I'm just like, I can't believe that this cat has lived in this environment for at that time it was 16 years. 16 years. Nobody has even bothered to adopt this cat. And he means everything to me. Like he's a lovely cat, and I spoil the shit out of him. We both do.
Blood.
And he deserves it, man. Like that's why like I said, we've upped it to he'll eat 2 to 3 cans of food a day, and we'll give him other stuff, and because he deserves it, man. He, like we almost treat him like a hospice patient. So I think we've already been in here, but I want to shake that guy. Yeah, I can see him crawling around out there. So, because Frankie and Shanoa, they're like 5 and 6, I want to say, maybe 4 and 5 years of age. Shanoa's the youngest. So, Frankie was the cat she picked out. She had grown a real attachment to him. It took me a little bit to get used to him. So, because he's quite a character. He's quite a character of a cat. I'll say that. But, and then Shanoa was the other kitty that I immediately connected with as well, where I was just like, this is a great cat. So but we've had them We've had them all for a year now, a little over a year. We were lucky enough to get Frankie and Shnoa out first, and then we actually weren't sure if we were going to get Alucard because when my girlfriend left this job, she kind of left on bad terms with the owner, and then the owner was being a real bitch about letting us get these cats. So there was like a week where we weren't sure if we were going to get Alucard, and thankfully we were lucky enough, so we got him maybe a week or two later. And at first I'll say, like, we had to do the whole like separate the cats and let them get used to each other, and there was like a good, like, I'd say 2 weeks of like Alucard did not like the other two cats at all. He was actually quite a pain in the ass, and now they all get along with each other really well. So Alucard actually gave us a scare in the spring, actually right when all the pandemic stuff started. He ended up having some kidney issues, but he started doing this thing where, like, he always perches up and gives you the evil look because that's what he does. But he stopped eating, and he wouldn't, like, Alucard, what I'll say about him is, like, he will perch himself up, and one of his favorite pastimes is he likes to sit and stare at you. That's just what he does if he's not, trying to cuddle up with you. And that's gonna be real bad. I'm not gonna open that yet. And so he did this thing where instead he started just staying in one spot and he wouldn't move and everything, and we got pretty concerned for a bit. Thankfully she works for an animal hospital now, so she finally ended up just taking him in, and that's when we kind of figured out what was going on with him. And I'd say it took like a week or two, but he got over it, and he's been fine since. He hasn't really given us any kind of scares or anything. There's a lot of times where I find he actually seems more spry than our other two cats. Like, for his age, sometimes you wouldn't even tell that until you touch and pet him, because he's very bony. Even though we feed him more than the other cats, but you won't even notice. like he's very spry for his age. I've seen him do some pretty dramatic acrobatic moves for a cat of his age. 17, I wouldn't imagine a cat jumping as far as he does, but just a wonderful cat. So is that another one of these? Let me look at my thing here. Actually, I should go on this bus and see if there's anything. Might have been on this bus already. Interesting. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm actually surprised it didn't cause any issues. Oh, we're outside of the circle. But yeah, we'll probably be streaming for it's 10:30 now. Probably about 15-20 more minutes. I'm
Thank God.
freaking tired. I'm debating. I might do the third part of this on Sunday night. Actually, we'll see. I will keep everyone posted. I don't know yet. We'll see.
It looks like she stopped here to hide.
Kind of depends on how the weekend goes. The thing about it is, like, I don't want all of Horror Fest 2020 to be just me playing Evil Within 2.
Footprints.
So,
Who do they belong to? She must be in that warehouse. Smart girl. Lots of good places to hide in there, I bet.
bet you I can go through that thing now, right? The irony.
Lily? Lily?
Yep.
Shit. Lily came from upstairs. She probably crawled through here. Gotta get through.
Oh, now you can pull that thing off. Scripted.
She's a brave and resourceful little girl. She's gonna be okay. I just gotta find her.
I kind of want to go up here and just see if there's anything back here. I don't think there was, but I want to check. Or I think it just... Does it just go outside? That's kind of... Okay. To where? It's the room that has some extra shit in it? Okay. Well, I'm not going to say no. It's really bizarre. Alright. Excuse me. Boy. Lovely. Had to run away. I'll take your axe. Nothing hidden back here? Oh. Interesting. That's cool. I was actually looking to pick all this other shit up here again. Thank you. Not really much I can do right now.
Another doll. But where's Lily?
Well, of course.
Him. The murderer with the camera. And the son of a bitch has my little girl. I was so close. Damn it! Calm down. Think. I gotta save her. No more signals coming into this communicator. I need to find another way. O'Neill. Not sure I can trust him. But he wants out of here as bad as I want to find Lily. O'Neill, Sebastian. Can you hear me?
Is that you? You're breaking up.
Shit. Not now. Maybe it'll work better outside.
Can't. Sure so. Can't slide down the ladder at this point.
Can't let him get away again. Hey! You! The girl! Where is she?
I forgot about this.
Fuck.
Of course. Hey, homie. I'll get back up. Oh, this thing's not dead. Good lord. I can't see it. Aiming in this game is kind of questionable. Oh, and I'm out of ammo. I'm probably dead from that. Yep. Wow. Holy shit. Oh.
There you are.
Honestly,
Where's
those things
Lily?
go down pretty
Can't
easily.
let him get away again.
Do I have to
Hey!
watch this? Yeah, I
You!
do.
The girl! Where is she? Fuck.
That one's gonna hit me. Not much I could do there. And they just disappear. How cool is that?
Shit, lost him again. Hope I can reach O'Neill this time.
I gotta get all this goo.
O'Neill, it's Sebastian.
You're still alive? I mean, you're still alive.
What an
Good.
asshole.
Were you able to locate the
Whoa,
core?
you're still
No.
alive?
But I know who has her.
Wow.
And he's got powers like nothing else
That's-
in here. But I
That's
lost
so
him.
shitty.
I think I can help you out with that. I picked up a frequency I've never seen before. It's coming from City Hall.
Great. Where's that?
Look up. Do you see a building with a big clock tower?
Yeah.
That's it.
How in the hell am I supposed to get up there?
It's a bit complex. Come back here, I can explain.
Right. I'm on my way.
I just want to pick up this green goo, man. Oh my god. The streets are probably 10 times worse now. Let's see. Nothing that way. If I play my cards right, I can just do a little quick dip in and dip out. There's something over here. Shh. Oh god, that scared the hell out of me too. I hate that bitch too. Let's see where it's. I might just save here. Let's see where it loads me. This is probably a good place to save it up anyways. Yeah, we can save it up here. We're all good. Should just save there. Oh, The Evil Within 2. I still really like this game a lot though. It's really enjoyable. So, well, you're in full screen mode. Cool, thanks. Well, that's going to do it for this evening. Like I said, I might do the third part on Sunday night. I'm not sure yet. We'll kind of just play it by... we'll just kind of play it by ear and see what happens. But thanks to anybody who joined the stream tonight, and I look forward to doing more of The Evil Within, and hopefully it won't take 6 or 7 parts to finish this game. So anyways, have a good